Why does every professional animator use PEGs? In this video, I will answer the 3 biggest questions about PEGs so you will know exactly why to use them. A PEG is an empty layer that controls your artwork. So if I want to add a PEG to this drawing, I can click on the drawing and this option over here. If I click it, it will add a PEG. Let me open the node view. So this is the PEG for this drawing layer. The PEG doesn't contain any drawings. It's only used to move, rotate, scale, or animate your drawing. So I'll turn the animate option over here on. I'll select the PEG, click on the transform tool, and once the transform tool is selected, the drawing layer becomes highlighted in yellow. Yellow means that I have selected the drawing layer with the PEG. So I can move the drawing. I can scale it. Or I can rotate it like this. And we can change the text in the PEG if we want something different. I just have to select the PEG, go to layer properties, and now we can see that the name has changed. If I select the drawing layer directly, then the drawing gets highlighted but the color changes to pink. So this is how we will know whether we have selected the drawing layer or the PEG layer. When we select the PEG, it is yellow, and when we select the drawing layer, it is pink. So we have 3 ways to add PEG. First is we can add it from this option over here, or we can click on the plus icon and then there is a PEG option over here. Otherwise, we can go to the node view, select the drawing layer that we want, press Ctrl P on the keyboard, and it will add the PEG. So in the timeline, we can see that this is the drawing layer and this is the PEG layer. So for animation, we will use the PEG layer and the drawing layer will be separate. So this is the first benefit of using PEGs. So I've added a keyframe over here. Now I'll move the slider to frame 10. So now we can see that I have used the scale down option to reduce the size of the drawing. I have these 3 drawings on 3 separate layers. I'll select all 3 of them and add a PEG. So we can see that I have this PEG and it is connected to all 3 drawings. So now I can move the 3 drawings together. So pegs are helpful in this way that we can connect multiple parts of an artwork together. In character rigging, this is helpful. So I'm going to add a curve deformer to this drawing. There is a peg on it, so I'll select the peg. Click on rigging tools on the top. Select curve deformer. Click on transform mode. And now we can see that below the peg we have the deformation group. It is between the peg and the drawing layer. And we can animate the artwork. And if we want to move the drawing with the deformation on it, we just select the peg layer, turn off animation from here, and now we can move the artwork and the deformation also stays on with it. So this is also a benefit of using pegs. So I have this drawing and we can add a camera. Go to node library and then drag the camera over here. And we do have the option to animate the camera, but that option is only available if we add a peg to the camera. So I've added the peg, and once I do that, I have to select the transform tool over here. Now I can zoom in and zoom out. So the options will be available with the camera, all these options. So right now I am not changing the size of the drawing. I'm just moving the camera, zooming in, zooming out. So the question is, can we animate our drawings without using pegs? And the answer for that is yes. So I have this drawing of the dog and I will delete the peg. So when I select the drawing, it's highlighted in pink. I'll enable the animate option over here. Extend the exposure. So even without pegs, we can still animate our drawings. And for small projects, like a bouncing ball project or a one-on projects, this is fine. But when we go to big projects, where we have to rig characters, if we do it without pegs, then the timeline can become confusing because we will have everything in one frame. It can lead to confusion. That is why pegs are recommended. Okay, I have this drawing and I'm not using a peg. So the drawing is directly connected to the deformation layer. I can still animate the deformation layer. But the issue comes when we have to move the drawing. If I disable the animation mode over here and I want to move the drawing and I want to move the deformation together, So I moved the drawing, but the deformation is still over there. And if I move the deformation, since it is connected to the drawing layer, it's behaving like this. So let me just try to move it like this. So even if I move it together with the drawing layer, it can still give issues. So that is why pegs are required over here also. So when we have an artwork which we have deformed with any of the deformation methods, and we need to move that artwork along with the deformation, pegs are helpful over there.